Hey guys, this episode had me pissed, so I'm not even going to do an introduction. I know I said this last video, but I mean it this time. If my other videos had you pissed, you're about to be raging for this one. Let's jump straight into my opinions. 1. Why were we listening to the story of the Little Mermaid in the beginning? Mnet, stop messing around and get into the damn episode. 2. Jiyoon versus Jungeun part. I can't even remember. That comment Jiyoon made towards Jungeun about how does it feel to be in 8th place was unnecessary. And it's such a funny little coincidence how they literally switched places. Like Mnet, we're not dumb. It is also super fucked up that they put them in a unit together. It is obvious that Jungeun is uncomfortable around Jiyoon, so why make her have to deal with that mental warfare? I'm just glad Jiyoon apologized because the beef was dumb in the first place. And I think I speak for majority of people when I say we were over the storyline. 3. The unit distribution is ridiculous. There is no reason why one unit should have 2 members and another have 5. They should have had 4 groups of 3, so nobody got overshadowed. But we know they wanted some people to shine. I'm looking at the main dancer unit. 3. The rap performance unit. How come the vocal unit didn't have to dance and sing at the same time? I'll give you a hint. It's because Jungeun would have ate Jiyoon up. So why was the rap unit dancing? You guessed it, to showcase Coco more. Because if it had just been a straight rap battle, unpretty rap star style, Yuju would have came out on top. Somebody commented on my last video that the producers wanted Coco to take Yuju's part in Lovesick Girls so they could debut her as the rapper, and just know to that person, you're caught. We know you secretly work for Mnet's evil ass. 4. Picking parts by rank is dumb as hell. Like, why do all the girls just agree to just let the people with the highest rank pick the parts with the most lines? If I was there, I would be like, can I try the center part? Because some of them are going to be scored high by the audience if they just stand in the corner. 5. That special training bit was bullshit. 6. That lady with the lip ring was 100% right about saebi and jeemin. Up until that moment, they were relying on their visuals too much. And I think that's why saebi fell out of the top 6 lineup. Because she couldn't just smile and be charming. Money isn't really that type of song. 7. Yuju's rapping was just as good as it was during Lovesick Girls. During last episode's interim check, 2 grown women were screaming in a 16-year-old's face about her not being good enough, but in my opinion she was around the same skill level. During this episode's interim check, the producers just praised her and Coco this episode because Coco, who is one of their favorites, got the better part. 8. That was not an all-rounder song. Correct me if I'm wrong, but an all-rounder is an idol who can sing, dance, and rap. So why did they take out the rap verse of For Walls? 9. I would like to thank the survival TV gods for airing Sujin going over and hugging Mai. Yay. She's not the evil mean witch some people were painting her out to be. 10. Jeemin's double standard. The whole time Jeemin was performing she kept biting her lip. And all I'm going to say is if that was Sujin, they would have told her we have seen that expression before and it's nothing new. Like every girl bit their lip once in this episode. But with Jeemin, they praised it so much. 11. I just want to talk about the scores and the producers' feedback really quick. So how did Sarang get a higher score than anybody? Yes, you can say some other people may not have been super impactful or memorable, but that's better than screwing up like Sarang did. When Jungeun said she was confused, I was right there with her. Next, Jiyoon was good, but not 11 points better than Jungeun. Like what did Jiyoon do so much better to get her that many more points than Jungeun? I changed my mind about Jungeun's favoritism, okay? Lastly, how in the world did saebi get more points than anyone else in the dance unit? Pretty privilege is alive and real. She got the worst feedback and in my opinion was the weakest dancer, yet got a higher score than Mai, Sujung, and Jungeun. That really showed it's not even about talent or skill. It's about how many times they're in the center or how many lines they get. Now, anybody who watched this episode knows that Mnet just showed us who's going to debut without even saying it. So let me tell you who it will be, in no specific order. Bang Jeemin, Jang saebi, Ru Sarang, Yoon Jiyoon, Coco, and either Fuko or Jury. I really can't decide, but I'm leaning more towards Jury. Some people think there is going to be more than 6 members due to online voting and a possible producer's pick. If that's the case, Jungeun will rightfully debut due to online voting and Jury will debut due to the producers, and if she is already in the final lineup, it will be Fuko. Just my predictions. Let me give my best and worst on the performances this episode. Starting with For Walls. best was Jury. Worst was Sarang. Next Spicy. That was a tie. I think Yuju's facial expressions were better, but Coco's dancing was slightly better. One of those phony-ass producers said Coco was far superior. That is a reach. Then Spicy. Jeemin was the best because for the most part, the other girls were dancing backup. The worst was saebi. She wasn't as powerful as the other girls, and one of the producers said Sujung wasn't sharp on one part, but saebi wasn't sharp the whole performance. I'm so ready for this shit to wrap up. Lastly, If I Were a Boy. That was a tie. Their voices meshed well. No one outdid the other. My favorite performance overall was Spicy. Lastly, since it appears next episode will be the last, it's obvious some of the girls are going to get robbed. So, I want to rank the 12 girls. 12. Mai. 11. CB. 10. Coco. 9. Jungeun. 8. Jeemin. 7. Sarang. 6. Yuju. 5. Fuko. 4. Sujung. 3. Jury. 2. Jiyoon. 1. Jungeun. I base this off of vocal and dance ability. I don't mind if anyone disagrees. Please leave your ranking down in the comments. I want to give an honorary mention to Jungeun for being a diamond in the rough during the show. Also to Jiyoon and the Disney niece she was serving this episode.